Hey everybody, I feel like I'm long overdue to record a video like this. I recorded one before, but it needed to be updated because my reasons why I love being a Beachbody coach have gotten so much more in depth. So I'll just get started. My journey with Beachbody started a long time ago, actually. I did P90X back after I graduated from college, so 2011, so I guess not that long ago. But anyways, I did P90X and I loved it and I got together with my friends, but after I did P90X, I kind of fell off the fitness and nutrition thing. And then after I started graduate school about a year and a half ago, I noticed within the first 6 months that I was falling back into a lot of old patterns that I had managed to get myself out of after undergrad. And I was really unhappy about the fact that I was once again letting my health go on the back burner during graduate school. It's very easy to have that happen. Academia doesn't exactly encourage you to make your mental and physical health a priority. So I felt myself slipping and going back into those unhealthy habits. So I then had a friend give me Insanity, a girl who I was rotating in her lab, and she'll come back into the story in a little bit. But I did Insanity, and I really committed to it, and I just felt so good. And right at the tail end of my doing Insanity, my friend contacted me, and she was just like, "Hey, I see that you're doing this, and I just started coaching. Do you want to join me?" And at first, I remember explicitly saying to her, I was like, well, I don't know. I feel like I should get my own health and my own progress underway before I start coaching. I need to be like really good at this before I start coaching. And she kept talking to me and kept staying on me and kept asking, and I finally said yes. And I actually didn't realize this at the time, but I was her first coach. Um, and when I first started, I didn't anticipate building. I was in my first year of a PhD program. I don't have time for that. Um, and I joined one of her challenge groups, and as soon as I started doing challenge groups, I fell in love with it. I There's something to be said about not having to go and meet up with people to work out, but to still have that camaraderie and that support. And so from there, things just kind of started happening. And, after that challenge group, I started running my own challenge groups. And things didn't really like click for me until after my first challenge group. Actually mid my first challenge group, when I realized that doing all of these things for myself had completely transformed my confidence. Like, I have never been the most self confident of people. No matter what people think of me when they first meet me, I feel like I can put on a good front. And I'm really not the most confident of people. When you get a compliment when you're dating someone and they tell you you're pretty and you legitimately don't believe it. And that's like raw, real right there. I would have people compliment me on my physical appearance or just on my personality, and it would be very hard for me to believe. I'm really trying not to cry right now. I did in my last video, and I'm really trying not to. But when you realize that when you put yourself first and you make yourself a priority, that you start to believe those things without people having to tell you. Like, I don't need people to tell me that I'm amazing anymore. I don't need people to tell me that I'm beautiful anymore. And really, for me, that's been the biggest thing, that not only doing Beachbody and taking care of myself, but having these people around me that are just positive people and support you no matter what. Being in that kind of a positive atmosphere is just transformational, mental and physical. And so, really, for me, why I stuck with coaching is because I found a confidence that I have never had before in my life. And all I wanted to do was pay that back to people. So since I made that realization, I've just kind of gone head first into this whole coaching thing. I am a second year PhD student. I am crazy busy. I get my workout in at 5:30 in the morning and my coaching in the morning and a couple hours at night. And I do this because I personally believe that when you put your mental and physical health as a priority, it gives you vitality in the rest of your life. It makes everything else more enjoyable. It makes you have confidence, as I've already mentioned. It gives you an inner strength. It gives you it makes you more energetic throughout your life. And what I've noticed recently is it's made me enjoy other aspects of my life so much more. I just feel like when you're in this state and in this state of mind, you just have radiate positivity and passion about everything. Like, I was in a point with graduate school. I just finished prelims. I was in this like endless array of to-do lists and stuff that I needed to get done, and I've just recently gotten to a point where I'm enjoying that again. And I really feel like this community and all of these things that I'm doing for my mental and physical health are contributing to my enjoying every other facet of my life. And that's why I'm continuing coaching and why I will continue coaching, because I feel like when you give yourself that health, and it just transcends the rest of your life. It really does. And the community that I have supporting me in all of the positive changes I'm making in my life is just unbelievable, and I want to pay that forward. So that's why I'm a Beachbody coach, and that's why I think everybody should do this, to find their confidence if they don't have it, and to give that passion and that vitality to the rest of their life. So that's my why, that's my story, and if you have any questions or want to know more, feel free to contact me. Thanks.